Ezra chapter 3. It's not like the good old days. In verses 11 through 13. And they sang together by course in praising and giving thanks unto the Lord, because he is good, and his mercy endureth forever toward Israel. And all the people shouted with a great shout when they praised the Lord, because the foundation of the house of the Lord was laid. But many of the priests and Levites and chief of the fathers, who were ancient men that had seen the first house, when the foundation of this house was laid before their eyes, wept with a loud voice, and many shouted aloud for joy, so that the people could not discern the noise of the shout of joy from the noise of the weeping of the people. For the people shouted with a loud shout, and the noise was heard afar off. Unquote. It could have been so much better had they obeyed God. Warren Wiersbe writes about this in verse 12 and 13. Why were they weeping on such a joyful occasion? Because they had seen the original temple before it had been destroyed over 50 years earlier, and the new edifice was nothing in comparison. Haggai would later preach a sermon about this in Haggai chapter 2, verses 1 through 9. These godly old men longed for the good old days, but the sins of their generation had caused the fall of the kingdom to begin with. Had their generation listened to the prophet Jeremiah and obeyed God's word, Jerusalem and the temple would still have been standing. Unquote.